Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the Masterpiece Lounge. I am your hostess, Chrisnatha Derosier. I am a certified life coach, author, and speaker, and I'm excited to come back with another segment. So, we are back again. This is the Masterpiece Lounge. This is where we talk about things that help us grow in our personal and professional lives. As always, I want you to let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know down in the chat, where are you watching from? I know that you guys tune in from all over the world. So I want to welcome you. If this is your first time, welcome. This is the place to be this time every week right here. Or if you are returning, welcome back. All right. And so let's talk about an awesome topic like we do each and every week. And this week is no different. Welcome. Hello. This week, I want to talk to you about the 5 C's of entrepreneurship. The 5 C's of entrepreneurship. There may be more than five, but we're going to be discussing five today. So I wanted to touch on that today with you. All right. So for all my note takers, go ahead and take some notes, and we'll just talk about what each of them mean. All right. And so the 5 C's of entrepreneurship. That's what we are discussing today. And the first C is character. Character. When we talk about character in this sense, we're not only talking about the character of, we're not only talking about the character of the business owner or the entrepreneur, we're also talking about the character of the business as well. So when we're talking about character in this sense, we're talking about both. So, what does the business represent? What does the business owner represent? What does the team look like, right? How does this organization, this business, this initiative demonstrate that the people that they serve can trust them, that they are credible, that they mean what they say, that they're about business, that they stand for everything that they say they stand for? So, how will people trust them? All right, so that's the first C. And you can show that by displaying background, sharing milestones, or anything that your business has accomplished. I know some of us are super humble and we always say things like, I don't want to brag and I don't want to talk about myself. In business, that's the way to go. How do people trust you? How do you build credibility? People want to know, where were you featured? Who have you worked with? What are some milestones that you've met? And so you want to talk about, these are some of the things that we've accomplished in the fourth quarter of last year, during the pandemic, in the last 5 years, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so go ahead and brag on yourself. All right, pop your collar, go ahead and brag. It's okay. But let the people know just exactly what you stand for, what you have done, and what you hope to do in the future. So it is completely okay to do that. The second C is cash flow. The business must prove that it's profitable, especially if you are going to be looking for investors and you're setting things up to where you want investors to come in and invest in your company. Maybe you want to sell it later. I don't know, right? But you want to make sure that it's they're able to see that there's going to be profit. How is the money made, right? So the more evidence, the better. The way you're able to show that, the more you're able to show that, the better. So that's something that I want you to consider as well. All right. So character and cash flow. The next C is collateral. If you are setting out for a loan, a business loan in the future, you want to kind of set yourself up for that. You have to offer some assets. And you just want to make sure that there's some assets there, that like, what assets do you have as a business? Do you have a building, brick and mortar? Is there machinery? Is there stock in your company, right? So what are the assets to investing, partnering up with you? So you want to think about collateral, especially if you're looking for investors or looking for lenders to partner with as well. And so while you're setting up your business, or if you've already set up, but maybe you want to change the structure of the business. But if you're building, this is good because thinking about the end at the beginning, right? So this is what I want the business to be or become. And so therefore I will structure it and I will build it in this particular way because that's going to get to the end goal. So I want you to keep that in mind. So when you're building, keep the end in mind. It will help guide you on how to build. All right. And number 4 is capital. Your company should have a healthy capital structure. So not too much debt and enough cash. All right. Not too much debt. So I'm not going to say no debt because not all debt is terrible, but there has to be a plan for this debt and not too much debt because then it'll look more like a liability. So once again, if you're looking for people to come and partner with you at some point, you're looking for investors to come and invest their money, you're looking for lenders who want to lend you a loan, right? You want to get a loan, a business loan. So you want to think about those things to prepare yourself because all those things are considered when you want to move the business or company in a certain direction. So please keep that in mind. Once again, character, first C, second C is cash flow, third C is collateral, and the fourth C is capital. All right. The fifth and final C is conditions. So the company should highlight the good conditions for maybe the project. Let's say you're partnering with the city, right? You're partnering with the city, you're partnering with another small business owner. And so you want to highlight the good conditions. So consider external factors that could provide a good opportunity. So we may have this condition. For example, I know during the height of the pandemic, the conditions weren't great, but for certain industries, it worked out really well, right? And so you want to highlight the condition. Hey, this is the condition, but this is how we can come in and us partnering together will actually be more beneficial than not. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success, that you're considering the end in the beginning, and that you are having that vision, long-term vision for the business and company that you're building. So those are the 5 C's of entrepreneurship. I'm sure there's more, but those are the 5 that we covered today. I want you to share this with someone, your fellow entrepreneurship friend, your business bestie. I'm sure they could benefit from today's segment. But I wanted to make sure that I shared some elements and aspects with you of what to consider if you're thinking about building, if you're in the midst of building, and what should that look like. So keep the end in mind and build for what you want to see. All right. So be intentional. It is all intentional. So that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to connect with me on all social media platforms. I can't wait to connect with you. Let me know what you're building in the comments. I want to know, what business are you building? What industry are you in? What company are you building to sell later, right? Whatever it is, tell me about it in the comments. I'll be here same time, same place next week, and I look forward to seeing you then. Goodbye for now. I'm Chrisnatha Derosier, signing off until next time. God bless.